Captain's log. The USS Ptolemios is currently docked at Utopia Planitia in the Sol system, undergoing much needed maintenance and repairs, as well as significant upgrades to her warp drive system and the impulse array. Gotta say, it's well overdue. That said, if you ask most people, they would tell you that that's necessary. Our ship is quite old. The Giorgio class is almost unseen these days in Starfleet. But she serves us well, and it's interesting to know that the upgrades we have made on the Giorgio class seem to be driving a new class of ship that is in the works, as well as a possible refit to the USS Ptolemios. There are many among the crew that are uncomfortable with the idea of the ship changing. But this is a troubling era for the Federation and the rest of the quadrants. Perhaps this will be necessary in time. For now, that's a long way off, and we await our next orders. This is unusual. Where is this encrypted channel coming from? Well, this is unusual. Read-only transmission trying to circumvent standard comms. Perhaps I should feel honoured. Someone's going through a great deal of effort to keep it to me and me alone. This communication is even programmed to essentially self-destruct and clear itself entirely from the system. Oh, shame for you. You underestimate our Lieutenant Commander. Pixie's gonna feel insulted. Oh well, what can I do? I guess I should see what they want. Lieutenant Commander, stop. Good spot. We're isolated. Do you know what's going on? Well, they're trying to track you, but I cannot detect where they are. Please use caution. Keep the captain informed when you can. Of course. Requesting communications link to the USS Ptolemios. Establishing ambassador. Oh, a communication that isn't encrypted. That's a change. Ambassador Savol, how can we assist? The captain's not on the bridge then. Oh, of course he isn't. Could you put me through to him? I have a security assignment for the Ptolemios. With pleasure. Should I warn him? Oh wait, absolutely not. Captain Ri'shad. If that was supposed to startle me, you failed. I'm glad to see that the meditation and focus has been paying off. Tell me, is the Ptolemios ready to perform duties? As I have an assignment that is perfect for our family's abilities. It's a chance for us to show how valuable we are to the Federation. Okay, answer me honestly. How worried should I be? As the humans would say, you hurt my feelings. The assignment is quite simple. Ambassador Sokef is looking for an escort. The Ptolemios is perfect for the job. It should fly under the radar and not attract too much attention from powers that would look to weaken the Federation with an assassination of Sokef. Very well, it will be done. Stay safe, Safal. Ptolemios out. Helm, get clearance to take us out of dock. We need to be underway as soon as possible. Captain, may I have your ear? As long as you don't rip it off. Commander Volpes is currently dealing with a uninvited guest that is in holodeck 3. I advised we had to warp as soon as possible, so as to keep him on board the ship. You've determined he's definitely aboard. More than 90% positive. Very well then. Helm, engage. So, care to explain why you've tried so hard to make all the panels appear as though the holodeck is inactive? Did you really think I'd walk into an empty room and not realise you're in here with me?
There is that confidence I have heard about. How do you know I'm not simply observing you? Though I am impressed that you realize the holodeck is active.
What can I say? You get a feel for this kind of thing. Now, care to explain why you wanted my attention?
Your ship's present assignment will not be as simple as your captain expects. You are on the way to Vulcan, and that will probably be the most peace you have.
Is that supposed to be a threat or a warning? Either way, I would say it's quite empty. The Ptolemios can handle itself, you see.
It's ill-advised to underestimate your ally. Keep in mind, your enemies are closer than they appear.
You know, using a holodeck was an impressive idea. After all, you could be stood in here 30 centimeters from my left, and I would never know. I've heard your warning. Now I suggest you don't outstay your welcome. I think I'll return to the bridge. Perhaps you should return to your runabout.
Well now, I am impressed. I do hope you won't disappoint.
We've entered the Vulcan system and are entering standard orbit, Captain. Receiving a hail from Vulcan Command. It appears to be the Ambassador's aide. Well, pull it through.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the Ambassador to Pert-Gen. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the Ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it.
I'm a little surprised. Does he have a preferred mean of transport then?
I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the Ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Very well. We will respect that. I will personally come to pick up the Ambassador shortly in shuttlecraft.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
I'm heading for the Ambassador's location now. Do keep me informed if there are any changes. Your personal nuisance is back on the bridge, does that count? If it doesn't, I'm sorely disappointed. Delightful. And where is the Ambassador again? At the temple on the closest rise to your location, Captain. Try to remember. You could easily be forgiven for thinking that my position commands authority. A pleasure to meet you, Ambassador. I'm Captain Ri'shad.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
Well, I was curious about your business at Ptolemios. What were you planning?
My business is my own.
Ambassador?
If you must know more, I require a meeting with the abbot. He will not use subspace communications. So if I am to receive his counsel, I need to meet with him directly.
So why haven't we left already? We require High Priest Savin's permission, and he's unwilling to give it. Very well, I'll try speaking to him myself. Captain, before you do anything impolite, please remember that Savin tends to be quite a friendly individual. Definitely not like Soketh. Loud and clear.
Peace and long life.
Live long and prosper.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
May I ask the reason you are not allowing Ambassador Soketh to visit Ptolemios?
Soketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Ptolemios. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Ptolemios, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Ptolemios has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge.
Sounds to me like you distrust the Ambassador.
I neither trust him nor distrust the Ambassador. I simply do not understand him. He will not reveal his reasons for wishing to speak to the abbot, and has refused a mind meld with me. Normally I could respect his privacy, but other things I have heard trouble me.
What have you heard?
Soketh has spent more and more time away from Vulcan in recent years, and seems ill at ease in what was once his home. T'Pela admits he has changed in the past few months. He spends hours closeted in his study, and does not share meals with his staff as he used to. T'Pela says that the stress of the war with the Klingon Empire is taking its toll. She hopes the peace of Ptolemios will restore him.
What if we contact the abbot ourselves, and he agrees to speak with Soketh? Is that an option?
The monks do not use any unnecessary technology. Even replicators are not permitted on Ptolemios. There is a communications array available to the monks for emergencies. Soketh's request does not qualify.
If T'Pela truly believes Ptolemios could aid the Ambassador, then I must implore you to allow him to visit. How can I convince you?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Ptolemios from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Ptolemios from any who would violate its sanctity.
As a Starfleet officer and the captain of the USS Ptolemios, you have my word. I will protect Ptolemios from any harm. You can believe him, I won't give him a chance to fail. Ha! Remind me again how you achieved the rank of Commander. Ambassador, we're free to go.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Great to hear. Lieutenant Commander Pixie, please get us clearance to launch. USS Ptolemios to Vulcan Command. The shuttle Tyne is looking to launch, requesting clearance. Clearance can and will be granted when ready. No time like the present, Vulcan Command. Let's make it so.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Captain, I'm concerned about threats when we reach Pert-Gen. I recommend that the ambassador stays aboard the shuttlecraft, as it would be the most protected location on the ship. We can station security outside the shuttlecraft. You're not normally this cautious, Volpez. I wonder why. Gaussian, send security teams to watch over the shuttle. Dante, I'm bringing the shuttle into dock now. As soon as you've got the clearance, leave the system. I trust there's a valid reason that we're locking the ambassador in a shuttle. Area clear. Base level tachyon particles have been detected. I'm already performing an in-depth scan. Closer than they seem indeed. Captain, I request to prepare an away team. You are on edge. Request permitted. Sir, vessels detected. Klingon birds of prey decloaking.
This is Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
Not the brightest in the bunch, are they? Shields up, red alert. Target the primary, secondary power relays. Maybe we can knock the systems offline. Something tells me they didn't think we would come at them swinging. Whoa! Turns out we just found the floor of these birds of prey. 2 ships have been destroyed. However, the third one seems to have been expecting this. The third ship appears to have transferred its auxiliary power into its defenses. It was able to survive our bombardment. Barely. The ship is hailing us, Captain. Shall I pull it through? We might as well see what they have to say on screen.
Cease your fire, Captain! Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Stovokor with the tale of that foul creature's death.
A shapeshifter? How can you be so sure?
Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us, but we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs dies screaming.
I'm sorry, but if you expect me to believe that, you're gonna have to bring some proof to
Proof? Pah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be proof enough, even for Starfleet.
I'll be sure to take that into consideration.
If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death with eyes wide open and victory in my heart. I await your decision. Close hailing frequencies.
Okay, who's first? Sir, I can confirm that the last hit on the Klingon vessel has knocked out most of their primary systems. Engines, weapons, even shields are all offline. Their life support is even barely hanging in. I don't think they're moving too soon. Then our concern should be with what the Klingon captain said. Sir, I can't help but be concerned myself. But I do believe the Klingons are the primary threat here. If the ambassador is an Undine, we can handle that when the time comes. However, these Klingons are a threat to the Vulcans. And you did promise to protect the Vulcan people. The Undine are physically and technologically more advanced than most Alpha and Beta Quadrant species. If there is one aboard our ship, we should be concerned. Where is the ambassador right now? Still aboard the shuttle? Yes, Captain, and security are reporting all clear. Well then, let's force an interaction and buy a little time. Meanwhile, Commander Volpez, get your away team and beam down. Computer, open comms. Boo. Sorry, Travis, to distract you from your tactical training, but you're on this away mission. Merez, Pixie, follow me. Iota, report in, you're coming as well. Open three-way comms between the shuttle Tyne and the Klingon vessel.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood.
That's very generous of you, but quite unnecessary.
Then the beast is slain? Makar! Very good! Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
Very well. I present you Ambassador Soketh.
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned?
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late!
Not without proof, Katak.
You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in Tark's clothing.
Allow me to explain, Ambassador.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim.
Perhaps, but it's not unreasonable.
A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, Captain. You have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat.
Exactly, thus making this a reasonable consideration and something that I cannot ignore.
Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
Please do not prove him right. Status of the Klingon vessel. Appears to be no change, Captain. Still showing weapons offline, shields offline, and engines offline. One moment. There appears to be a power surge in their cloaking systems. The ship is cloaking, Captain.
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Ptolemios.
Ptolemios to away team. You're going to have company. Ambassador, my apologies. Right now it is not safe for you to beam down. Please, I ask that you wait in the shuttle until we can give you the clear.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured. And Captain, let not my journey here be for naught.
The Klingons are coming to play, sir. I advise moving with caution, but then, they haven't really brought great numbers. I'm detecting 4 patrols, possibly a 5th.
They're quite spread out. I suggest we rush and remove.
Rush and remove indeed. Seems the Klingons aren't going to pull up too much of a fight.
Local hostiles removed. Hostile detected.
If they insist on only sending 1 warrior at us at a time, we're going to have to show them how strong we are. In the meantime, we should continue with caution. There appears to be a group of them ahead. Standard Klingon strategy suggests we will be facing stronger warriors as we climb higher. Then how about we give ourselves a small advantage? There we go, beamed in and ready.
Charge! Wait, scratch that.
3 warriors and Iota gets excited. Do you blame him, Travis? It's good to put your tactical training into practice sometimes. Let's keep moving. Captain, a word. There are Vulcan and Klingon life signs directly ahead. Hostages, maybe. That's the last thing we needed. Everyone check your fire.
Ha ha! Come, Starfleet, I will crush you for the Empire!
A warrior should not underestimate their opposition.
Why are we just watching this? I think I'm joining in. She has a point! Let's outnumber these Federation Kiacha and bring them down now!
Oh no, by all means, feel free to jump in.
Yes, please, jump in. The water is fine. It's very relaxing. Sorry about our crew. We appear to be having a bath. Are you all right? Yes. Are you? We're all good. Whereabouts is the Abbot located? The Abbot is at the summit. Thank you. Try to stay safe down here. Oh, and beware the splash zone. Red flag. Come now, Captain. It's not that bad. Travis, Merez, Pixie. Take up defensible positions in this area. Yes, before we have a Klingon intervention. You know, you saying that is just jinxing it. Still, it's better to be prepared. With the Abbot here, it's only a matter of time before the Klingons show up. Okay, who's in the splash zone? That's just unfortunate. Did they not realize he's a liberated Borg? Ha! Cybernetics! That doesn't mean it didn't hurt. Well, according to the scan, your augmentations protected you from all harm. Well, now I'm jealous. Abbot, how are you? I am fine, but my acquaintance requires medical attention. Captain, we're receiving a hail from Vulcan High Command. They're informing us that we have to bring the ambassador back to Vulcan. Sir, the body of Ambassador Sokev has been discovered on his estate. It appears he was harmed by some kind of phaser or disruptor weapon. The one that we have aboard the shuttle is an imposter. Bridge to Time Security Team. Bridge to Time Security Team, come in. Computer, is the ambassador still aboard? Negative. The ambassador is not aboard the Tyne or the Ptolemios. Contact the away team. Tell them they're going to have an uninvited guest.
Commander, it appears that the ambassador is, as the Klingons claimed, an imposter, possibly an Undine, and could be beaming down to our coordinates right now.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the Abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
You know, the, Undine are a threat to the Borg. Yeah, I know. Phases to kill. Do not hold back.
We'll eliminate the meat bag.
Calm the emotion, Chip Iota. In fact, screw it. Can we at least try for one of us to not be reckless? You're asking for a miracle. I'm not letting him stand. So right, Undine's feared death. And he's running away. Catch him before he gets out of here. Or not. Awaiting to Ptolemios. I regret to inform you, you have some undesirable company up there. There should be a rule about understatements. Captain, an Undine cruiser has just walked in and his weapon's hot. There's no way we can fight this vessel alone. Send a distress signal indicating that there is an Undine vessel in this area and to keep their distance. Or ask for assistance if possible. With any luck, our proximity within Federation space should bring us allies. However, if this is to be the Ptolemios' final stand, then we're going down kicking. We swore to protect Pert-Gen. Now let's do it. Full power to weapons and shields, including auxiliary. She's reaching her limit, Captain. Shields are at 15%. Weapon systems and impulse arrays are damaged. Sir! Captain, multiple incoming warp signatures.
USS Exet, reporting for duty. USS Teref, let's remove these tripods.
USS Rideout, let's roll.
USS Texas, sorry for the late arrival. Don't worry, we'll teach them to chill. Where all good things go, USS Challenger, by the command of our Captain Julian LaForge. We're here to assist.
So this is what it means to be part of Starfleet, huh? I am impressed. Let's go!
Adjusting heading to match the Texas and the Challenger.
Undine vessel out of commission. Beginning scan of debris now. I can't believe this is how powerful the Federation is. Let's just be glad we got through that in one piece. We need to beam up the away team. Sir, incoming hail from the USS Challenger. Porting through. Thank you.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. Forge out.
We best be on our way too. Beam up the away team. And perhaps we can find out who that individual that informed Vulpus was. In time. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video through to the end. Every view means a lot to me. And can I just say an even bigger thank you to the Patreons, the donators, and the Twitch subscribers that actually help finance this stream and keep it a reality. I wouldn't still be here doing it if it wasn't for you guys. All of you, I appreciate you all so much. If you've liked this video and want to help it out, then consider hitting that like button to help out the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more of what I work on, playing other games, making STO reviews, all these cinematic videos, then maybe consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell so you know what I'm up to at all times. I do have Twitch, Twitter, and Discord as well, places to see what I'm doing, places to see me doing things that are a little bit different. But I'll leave it there. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the credit sequence. This is my way of saying thank you to those that have donated to the channel. I hope to see you all next time. Live long and prosper, my friends.